If you looked at where I was in 2011 compared to where I am now, you wouldn't believe that they're the same person. You wouldn't believe that I was able to get there. I wrote this poem for Harold Branch for his birthday a few years back. And the title of the poem is Transparency. I come from a household where I look just like the man that cheat, beat, and walked out on my mother. My mother's favorite child was my brother. I was the daily reminder of my mother's broken dreams. I received the retaliation my father wasn't there to receive. So I joined the Air Force, not to serve my country, but to run away and hide. But 8 years later, I learned that at least 18% of combat vets die by suicide. Post-traumatic stress disorder is a silent yet effective assassin. And I'm not sure if you remember Memorial Day weekend of 2011, but let me tell you what happened directly before you happened to call. I had deliberately, calmly, and purposefully decided that I would fall. Research had revealed that the train track barrier where 91st Avenue meets Grand had a 3-second delay. First, I would have a conversation with God, then I would be on my way. I was broken, shattered, tattered, and every other word that you can use to describe beyond hope. So I prayed in the parking lot of Home Depot, God, you created the world in 7 days. If you wanted to, you could save my life. I'm 26. I was supposed to already be Corey's wife. So I'm willing to do things your way. I can change. I'm willing to give up. I will never question the orders if you just send me someone who can teach me what to do. My phone rang and it was you. You said that you were having a little cookout with some of your mentors and you wanted me to meet them because they changed your life, probably saved it. I realized that in my darkest hour, I asked God for a way out and he gave you. You took me from an immature girl to a young lady. I went from a life of no hope to a small glimpse of maybe. From a small glimpse of maybe to having hopes and dreams. Suicidal thoughts and low self-esteem turned into undefeatable. Just look at my team. You taught me to make peace with my past so that my future happiness could last. You tailored me into getting Corey back. Come to find out, he still adored me. I know I say I want to be like you all of the time. I mean more than the kindness, the communication, entertainment, and all that you have to give. I mean, I want to be so inspirational, people give themselves permission to live. Life now is awesome. Life now is ridiculously awesome. I live in El Mirage, Arizona. I'm a dog trainer, I'm a poet, I'm a military wife, and I'm a Legal Shield associate. I got involved with Legal Shield after being introduced by Harold Branch. I knew him from the poetry scene since I was 19 years old. Harold Branch is my brother, he's my best friend, he's my mentor. He was having a cookout, and he said, hey, I want you to come over and I want you to meet some of my friends. Some of my mentors are here, and I want you to meet them because they changed my life. And to be honest with you, they probably saved it. So I went there and I met Larry and Donnie Smith. And Larry Smith thanked me for my service. And he was like, oh, okay, I served in the military too. Well, thank you for your service. And he just left it at that. He was so humble. And then his wife comes over to me later, Donnie Smith, and she tells me, I know that you served in the military. I wanted to thank you for your service. And I know that you went to Iraq, so thank you for that also. Something that my husband didn't tell you, he's very humble about it, but I'm very proud of it, is that he has a Bronze Star. So when she said he had a Bronze Star, I look over and I see this guy that's smiling, happy, not a care in the world. Looked like $1 million, which I didn't know he was a millionaire at the time. And I was like, I want that. I want what he has. I don't know how he got it. I don't know what he's doing, but I want that. He had a Bronze Star and he wasn't dealing with the same life issues that I was dealing with. And Harold Branch told me that came from personal development. And Harold Branch knew I had PTSD, so he worked with me and he was understanding and he was patient to it. I call him Michael from, the Archangel, because he's been heaven sent to me. I met Corey when I was in the military. On December 27th of 2012, he asked me to marry him. And then January 27th, we got married. Corey, he's still active duty military. He's stationed in North Dakota. We're in the process of trying to get him stationed in Arizona. My dogs are a big drive. I rehabilitate dogs. I train them to pass the Canine Good Citizens test so they can be paired with combat vets that need service dogs. So I'm helping two demographics. We're helping the vets that need service dogs, and we only rescue from euthanasia lists. So we're also saving the dogs, and we normally only take the pit bull dogs that have that negative stigma attached to them, that have normally been through something, they've been abused or neglected, because I can relate to that. I spend the majority of my day training the dogs, and then from there I go and I do some Legal Shield business. Since I've started Legal Shield, it's been so empowering, the people. So you see these people who have been where I am, and not only did they go through it, they're more than prosperous now. They're awesome, and they're empowering the other people. So all I have to do is follow their tracks, and I'll get to where they are. They planted the seed, they protected the seed, they watered the seed, and now the seed is growing. And that's what Legal Shield is for me. It's a family that they nurture you, they protect you. The lifestyle that Legal Shield affords you of being on your own schedule at all times of day is perfect for me training dogs. So every day I'm living for tomorrow because every day just keeps getting better and better. Life is awesome because I didn't quit. Life is awesome because I pushed through everything I was going through. You can be a victim or you can be victorious, is what Harold Branch says, but you can't be both. So I chose to be victorious. And if I didn't have Legal Shield, that wouldn't have happened.